Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back to some more EVE Online tutorial action. So I am back in Klelinon where we have the career agents. Last time we finished the basics of EVE Online where we did all the tutorials with Aura, and she basically drops us off right here in the station where there are some career agents for advanced military industry, business exploration and military. Now the military guy already offered me a first mission like last week, I think, or just a few days ago, when I was checking all this stuff out with a friend of mine that is just giving EVE Online a go. So normally at the end of the basic tutorial you come at this point, except for the offered tag that's right here on Civil Aeron, which is the military career agent. So we'll start off and with him then, since he's already offered us a mission, which is also here in the journal, and we'll see how quickly this goes and how the military career tutorial basically starts off. So let's see, Civil Aeron. If you decline or fail a mission from an agent, he/she might become displeased and lower your standings. That's if you decline or fail a mission within 4 hours from a previous one that you declined or failed, then you'll actually get a hit to your reputation with that agent. But alright. Cash flow for capsuleers, 1 of 10. Clear the pirates from the asteroid belt as your agent has requested on behalf of a group of miners. So that seems pretty easy. It's also right here in Klelinon, so I don't really have to travel anywhere. So let's just accept that and do that mission. So let's undock as usual, and yeah, we just know that we don't have to go a lot of jumps or anything like that. It's going to be a local fight. And one thing that has changed is that I'm not going to use the rookie ship for this military tutorial, but I'm taking this. Let's have a quick look here. This magnate with me. Why this magnate? 2 big advantages: 2 lasers, which doesn't need ammo as long as you put Tech 1 crystals in it, and it also has some drones. Right here it can field 3 drones at a time, so that's pretty good. The main point of this is that it doesn't really need any ammo. I can do all of this stuff just no problem. So let's warp to the mission. Just once again, agent missions. That one's active. Warp to the location. And we'll be going there. I'll activate my damage control. It's not totally overpowered, this magnet. I haven't gone for a lot of Take 2 stuff, but yeah, it will definitely be overpowered for the tutorial part of EVE Online that we're doing right here. Maybe it'll be just a little bit faster than what a totally new player is going to experience this. But yeah, let's give it a go, and on top of that we'll be able to show off some laser action. It also has a missile launcher and the drones. So I think it's a decent ship to show these tutorials with. So here we go, warping in. All I'm seeing is like an old ruin and stuff. And then to Corelli Initiate, let's start approaching the second one and launch some small drones. And I'll start firing on that first one. Right there at 12 kilometers, optimal on these lasers. Well, he just died, probably from my drones. Let's do it like that. Follow-off range 9.7, optimal range 6.3. So I also have some infrared, which are longer range. And let's approach that one. And now my fall-off is 18 kilometers, optimal 15 kilometers. So that should be a lot better. There you go, it's firing some lasers. My drones automatically engage as well, and that's 2 of them down and 2 more show up. One I can target, the other one I can't target just yet. And oh, I also have an afterburner on here, so let's see if we can close the distance a little more quickly. I can always press F so that my drones will engage whatever I've targeted, as long as they are in range. There is a limit to how far your drones will attack. And as you can see, these 3 Acolyte 2s, they're actually Take 2s, should have taken Take 1s for this demonstration, are pretty powerful and finish off these guys really quickly, even at such a long range. So that's done. Let's see if when I read the details. Unless you specialized in long-range combat. Alright, so it's done. You see the small green V. So it's all done. My drones are back in the drone bay, and that's one thing you don't want to forget, but a lot of people do at first. You always have to remember to recall your drones that are in space, or they'll just stay here while you're off back to the station, and then you have to come back and pick them up, all of that stuff. So that's okay, pretty easy first mission, just 4 rats. I'm not bothering looting them. If you're just starting out, you might want to loot them just to check all that stuff out as well. And here I have also the launcher. I just want to see maximum flight range 36 kilometers. So if I get some more combat, I might just show off some small rocket, some small missile action as well. But for now, mission is complete. So let's dock right back up in this awesome Galente station. And you actually have 2 pairs, or is it 1 pair? Yeah, 2 sets of career agents per race. So in total you can do all of this normally 8 times if you want. So let's just double click him and complete the mission. That's done. And we can request the next one. Cash flow for capsuleers. The following objectives must be completed. Acquire the goods. Eliminate the pirates and rescue the civilian miner they are holding as captive. You will find civilian in a cargo container ejected from one of the ships. And we have to just bring him here. So that's all also local, and we get 1 motion prediction and 1 Atron. Let's see if we got any rewards for this one here in the item hangar. Yep, 2000 antimatter charges and a 75mm Gatling railgun. So let's accept the next mission and go and do that one. Maybe we'll finally... Oh, and I already got motion prediction. Maybe we'll get some missile action going here. And yeah, during these tutorials, these career agents, you do get a lot of skill books, some extra ships, some nice isks and stuff like that. So that's always nice. We can just once again warp to the location, activate damage control, which is really a pretty powerful item, especially in the beginning, because it will just decrease by a nice percentage all the damage you receive, whether it's on shields, armor or on structure. So that's a pretty awesome base item to fit early on your ships. Of course, there are always specialized fits later on that can forgo damage control, but I really like it to have that. It just makes you feel a little bit more sturdy, especially in the beginning. So we're warping in, and here we get 3 Corelli agents. And are they all of them over there? Well, we'll start off with the closest one. Activate the afterburner for some extra speed, because they won't be in targeting range just yet. As you can see, I'm control clicking them, but I can't target them. They've seen me though, with the yellow box around them. That means that I'm of interest to them. Now I'm not going to use the drone, because that one's actually a bit overpowered. Let's have Warrior 1. No, I get Hobgoblin 2s there as well. So I'm going a bit too powerful there. So let's take our time a bit, and let's fire a rocket on the first one and some lasers on the second one. There goes the rocket, laser fire doing a lot of damage, and boom! Nice dual explosion. No cargo container, so let's approach that one and fire another missile. It's actually not a rocket. Rockets are much closer range. They don't have as much flight time. But there you go. That one explodes. Still no rocket. Still no cargo to be seen. 2 more spawn in. So let's start firing our missiles again. And our lasers. He explodes. There it goes. Boom, just... Oh, and there is our cargo container at 15 kilometers. So yeah, the Magnate at this point is already a bit overpowered, as you can see, for these missions. Although I only have Tick 1 launchers and lasers there. So it's not like I've really gone all out with faction stuff or anything like that. This is a pretty easy point to get to. There is my civilian. If I go for the details of the mission, I have my item. Just need to bring it at the drop-off location, which is once again here in system. So I can just press dock from the mission details, or I could also go this way for the station, or right there in the overview. As always, there are quite a bit of different venues in order for you to click what you need to. And there we go, once again, Magnet and a Mars ship, by the way, also armor tank like the Galente, but with the lasers. A pretty big advantage at first, of course, that you don't need ammunition, although really race is not that important in EVE Online. Start with whatever you want, because you'll be able to cross-train pretty quickly in any of the races that you then prefer to have. So this one should be completed. Yes, it is. And I should also have received in my ship hangar an Atron now as well. Nice Galente frigate. Let's see what he's offering up next. Cash flow for the Capsuleers, part 3 of 10. Destroy the pirates, loot the secret documents from the container they leave behind and report back to your agent. So once again, pretty much a similar mission. A lot of the security missions, and I get again a skill point and some nice ISK and 2 Gatling railguns. Pretty good. Yeah, and security missions are usually like that. The big difference, of course, is that on higher levels and in normal security missions you get a lot more rats to shoot at, which will also yield you a lot more bounties, which really make up a lot of the income for mission runners, especially security mission runners. So let's have a quick look here at my wallet. Agent mission time bonus reward 73,000 ISK. So that's not too bad actually for such a quick and easy mission, especially early on. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are very happy to see that ISK start to flow. So again, local mission, no big deal. Just warping right back in. Need to kill some stuff and retrieve some documents. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, there's actually already a few more rats in here, and yeah, maybe something that could be as a fun just to check that out right there in local. Look at what we have here, boys. Ripe fruit for the picking. One of the pigs has decided to show its ugly face. I was kind of looking forward to some pork chops. So the rats will also taunt you a little bit. Of course, my guy is just a little bit OP. Let's see if my missiles can actually hit these web drones. Yep, they can. So these web drones, let's see, I'll let this one do, and then normally should be able to see the effect around me once it engages. Let's see if it ends up doing that. Rogue drone misses you completely. Oh, it's just a runner drone, so it's not a webbing drone. For a second there I thought it would be. And there we go, another one down. And ooh, there's somebody named Wolf at 99 kilometers. Let's take care of this, of his buddy here. Oh, and let's actually grab what we came here for. Let's not go out there and look for a fight. Oh, little Federation loving ass kisser needs some help, poor thing. So you see, there's some taunting in there as well, which you'll get in local too from other players. So I have that stuff. Maybe you should have joined Servant, Sister the Thief. I would have suited you more. I know my uncle deals with garbage hauling. Perhaps I'll give him a call and hand your application. Let's see if the mission's actually complete like that. Read details, or do I have to do something to take care of him? Nope, should be everything. Let's see if I can approach him or engage him, because I'm not sure. These missions have changed a little bit since I've done them. Well, my time's up. You have given me enough amusement for now. Perhaps we'll meet up later, if you have the balls to face me, that is. So he'll be leaving normally. Wolf has left the area. Whoops, and there he is, gone, warped off. So we have to head back for the station. That bloody pirate is taunting us. And that's a lot of what's going to happen in EVE Online. A small cat and mouse game in local between people that want to destroy each other or want to destroy someone and the other wants to get away. So there we go, another quick mission complete. Still nothing too problematic. Let's see if I have to do a reload here, which takes 10 seconds for a missile launcher. Maybe one of the disadvantages. But yeah, my missiles are pretty damn awesome for PvE content. And I got a new tweet here. Let's me just check that it's not a live event that's gonna start any moment. No, doesn't look like it. So here we go, ducking up, and we'll complete this mission. Let's go. Alright, complete the mission, and then I'll get some more guns and another skill book, which you can find once again in your item hangar. So by now I already have 3 of these railguns and 2 new skill books just like that for free. You can always estimated value 57,000, 58,000 is, so obviously at first you're not gonna get any expensive skill books, but it's always cool. And let's see, one of my patrols discovered a hidden storage located Warp to the dead space area, find the Stargate and approach it. The following reward will be yours if you complete the mission. 1 MN afterburner and some ISK. So let's accept that. So we just have to go there and approach the frigate. I'm a little bit wary. I know that at some point the tutorials will take away your ship from you, like destroy your ship. So don't want to just go in there blindly, but I do think that's actually an advanced military to teach you the aspect of loss in EVE Online, which is pretty much unavoidable. The longer you play, the more stuff you'll end up losing, because you're safe nowhere in EVE Online. Even here right now in high sec, technically someone that really wanted to, doesn't like me, could come over here and gank me in this ship pretty easy in like a destroyer, something like that. So that's an aspect. Loss in EVE is an aspect you have to learn, you have to accept, and it's nice that they've included that in the tutorials at some point, but I really would prefer not to lose my magnet. And what the hell? Wasn't I supposed to? My sensor found nothing in the area other than this lone Stargate. It's partly hidden, so probably no. It's actually not showing up on my overview, so let's start by approaching that. Yeah, okay. Instructed me to approach a Stargate, be ready to retreat when the need should arise. So let's approach that Stargate. Quick burst of the afterburner, which is the module we're supposed to get for this mission. So let's check it out. We're at 7 kilometers. And come on, can I fly in there? Pretty damn close to it. There, Smuggler Gate. So this is a Stargate hidden inside like a special asteroid structure, something like that. And the mission has been completed. Report back to your agent. So that's it. I just had to approach it at 0. Oh, and I get some damage from the Smuggler Gate. So let's dock right back up if I can. So the Smuggler Gate doesn't like me. It does some damage to me. So let's get the hell out of here. And that was the mission. I guess it's like a precursor to some of the security missions. We just ask you to scout out an area. In those areas there's like an overwhelming force generally. That's very hard to do on your own. Some people can definitely manage even those really big and elite spawns in these scouting missions basically. But usually there's always the option to just blitz them, go right for the objective and then warp out, just like you saw right here. So it's also another aspect of security missions and the military career. So I should be able to complete the mission. I got my reward and let's see, 5 out of 10. Meet up with the pirate at the repair outpost, follow his instruction and then report back to your agent. You'll get 1 civilian thermic dissipation field. It appears the Stargate you explored was only put up to attract our attention. We found a message from that wolf guy. I'm the lone wolf and this is just Wolf. Seems he wants to meet you in person with no backup. At a small repair outpost, you don't have to kill the man, but I'd appreciate if you went there and at least find out what he wants. Alright, let's accept the mission. So now that pirate that's been toying with us wants to meet us, so let's do that. We'll see. Probably a trap though, it's a pirate. I mean, it's not like he's gonna present me with an honorable deal or anything like that. So, oh, I keep going for people's places, which is what I normally do, but no need for that when you're accepting a mission. So let's go over there and check it out. What does this wolf fellow want from me? And here we go in warp. It's all looking okay. I'm just gonna check the stream. Yeah, it's looking alright. It's looking okay. It's not actually live stream, but I'm testing out some of my settings to see if I can get a better quality out of all of this. Would be handy, of course, if I didn't have to fraps all the time. It's good to see you, Privateer. I have a message from Wool, which he asked to deliver to you. You have gone through a pretty hazardous ordeal, having to fight against our own recruits and brave one of our traps. We certainly give you credit. You have guts. You're exactly the type of pilot we're looking for. Geez, that's a lot of elaboration for just a military career agent, but alright, his name is Anzard Puigdemont. Yes, you guessed it, we're here in the heart of the Galente Federation, but we also keep an eye out for possible additions to our fleet. Proposition: visit our agents to join our cause, earn wealth. You have many days to consider our proposal, but first you must complete another test. When you're ready, attack my ship. If you leave this place... Alright, so basically at this point I think these guys are Serpentis, are trying to recruit us, and part of the test is to destroy him, which will normally complete the mission. So let's see how he reacts to a first attack. As you can see, that's not too great, so let's put our orbit at 7.5, go to the multi-frequency, which is short range laser ammo, and then I should be able to hit him now. So that's also part of the different ammo aspect, which we have seen in the basic parts of the tutorials. Different ammo does different stuff, and obviously this multi-frequency is short range laser ammo. Nicely done. Perhaps we'll meet some other time. I'll be making my way back to base in my capsule, and that should complete the mission again. Read details. Yep, there you go. Let's dock back up and get our rewards. So that's really the munitions part. Keep in mind, in lasers it's really quick to switch. In other weapons, reload times can be 5 to 10 seconds, maybe even more on larger ships. So that's another aspect, another advantage of this quick Amar frigate. I can just switch between multi-frequency and infrared in just a couple clicks. Hardly takes any time at all. And that's 5 out of 10 for the military career agent. And here we go, docking at the station. So far everything in local, so this is actually pretty quick. Yeah, you can really burn through this military career pretty quick so far. Let's complete the mission. Let's have a quick look once again at our inventory. As you can see, some skill books and some nice modules there as well to help you get started. Let's see what the next one is. Destroy Wolf's outpost. You'll find it in the final room of the complex, and I even get an implant on this one, and 146,000. Let's accept that. So that's not bad. An implant, another aspect of the game that has, I think, not been covered in the basic tutorials. So you already get one right here from the military career agent. So once again, mission: warp to location, activate what defensive modules you want to activate. And I like to click away this blinking wallet whenever it shows up. So off we go to do another mission to destroy this bastard's outpost in the middle of Galente space. What an idea. Anyways, this is going to be a complex, should be with multiple rooms, so that's also a little bit different. And yeah, we get an implant, which, let's have a quick look here at my character sheet. It's called Augmentations. You have 5 slots that increase your attributes, so you learn stuff faster, and then 5 other slots where you can let's activate the gate. Different implants that do different stuff. Increase rate of fire, increase your power grid. Really depends on your career. You can have stuff that helps you mine more stuff. You can have stuff that make you better at exploration, and there's really a lot of options for the implants to improve your game. And acceleration gate is guarded, so we'll have to take care of all of these pirates first. Let's maybe go and have a look at this one here while we send a mission on him. That's like an Atron hull, and there goes that missile. He's down. Let's fire off some lasers as well. He's down. And some laser fire on this one. So I'm up over there, right there. Pretty quick frigate, taking care of one guy, and oh, some more spawning. This is looking a little bit more like a normal level 1 mission. There's some more spawns. There's some more stuff to shoot at. That one should still be in range. Let's target some more. Yep, infrared is doing pretty well, even at at close range. And let's destroy some more stuff. Go, fire, fire. Keep an eye on my drones, not that this is going to be a problem at this range. Let's approach the gates. That'll all be done soon. And these drones are probably fighting. Yep, that one I was still targeting. Final one. Will let my drones, my acolytes, take care of him. You can also view those little guys right there. As you can see, there are the acolytes. You can even view these in space, pretty cool. So let's return them. And then if I click on... I can't really click on myself like that, but here comes my magnet, full speed. That was full speed, well, not even with the afterburner, but it gave a nice sense of speed, I think, right there. All aboard. Reload while we warp. Looks like you found the pirate outpost. So there it is. Might go multi-frequency. It does do more damage. Close range does do more damage. And hopefully the outpost is not too far away. No, there it is. Wolf's outpost. I'm warping right on top of it in an asteroid belt as well. So you can do some mining here. Let's get an orbit at 5 going and start firing. There it is, already destroyed. Pretty quick and easy. Let's take care of all of this. First sentry guns here now as well. So let's launch my acolytes. Let's start firing. And we'll take care of all of this pretty quickly. And let's see if there's anything in this cargo container. Could be of interest. Just some PI stuff and electronic parts. Don't think there's actually anything special. So there we go. Take care of those. Yeah, defense sentries, which are... actually, let's see if we can destroy him for a second. I'll take care of the frigates, then put my drones on there. And yeah, these are static defenses that do quite a bit of damage. So generally, it's a good idea to get rid of these guys first. These sentries. Let's actually have a closer look at that one while it explodes. And a bit late with the good music, but as always you can also loot that stuff. Maybe this is just worth a little bit, but not really anything to worry about. Should once again finish the mission. Yep, there you go. So let's speak of our implant. And I do think it's always an option. You know, the objective was to kill the outposts. After those first 2 shots, I always had the option to just warp right back out of the mission and complete it. So there's really no need to destroy every single rat in every single mission. That's not always necessary. But of course it does mean some extra bounties. So if you can do it, why not? It's probably only going to increase your efficiency. But if you don't have the time or don't want to bother, you can always just complete the mission once the objective is finished. And we are docking again. Here we go. Alright, complete mission. And that should grant us our first implant called Limited Ocular Filter, which increases your perception by 1 point. Yeah, 1 bonus point to perception, which is one of the attributes that helps you with training skills. And let's have a quick look. You can always just plug it in, considering of course that the implant slot is not taken at the moment. So there's 1 up to 10, and that should be visible here as well. Yeah, implant slot 1, there you go. So this is probably the first implant a lot of people get when they start off in EVE Online. Next up, let's see, I hate to see it, but not only did the wolf escape your attack, he has retaliated. He lost his ship. So he'll provide me with an armor repair, and we have to destroy the pirate at the convoy ambush site. If you get low on hit points, simply warp out and regenerate and then warp back in. So we are indeed starting to come to what's a bit more normal for level 1 missions, and this could start to be a bit more tricky for very new players. This of course won't be a problem for my magnet normally. Let's hope so. So let's get out there and get rid of that convoy. In the meantime, you can see a venture there, so that guy's probably doing the industrial or the mining tutorials, where you get different kinds of ships, different kinds of modules and skills, including that venture and a mining frigate, which is pretty awesome. It's always good to have a venture ready. So again in warp, let's have a closer look at my magnets. But at this point, when there's more stuff that's going to happen, actually might get infrared here because they're at like 20. So this should be the site, and again you just destroy anything that comes up, and my first shot causes some stuff to spawn. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna put up an orbit, set my default orbit at like 5k, something like that. And here we go. Let's take care of some enemies. Let's see how they like some missile fire. One's down, and well, you know, no more one-shotting of all of these guys. And see if I can put an orbit on them. There's really no need for me at the moment to hurry up. Look at that, they're only just scratching my shields. And I do have to keep an eye on my drones, that these guys aren't being attacked. But it's possible that that just doesn't happen in these very early career agent missions. So all of this is going down at a good clip, and we have to take care of all of the spawns that will keep coming back. Triggers can be first shot fired, ship destroyed, stuff like that, which you can probably just expect and work out. You'll find everything online as well. Not that this is necessary for these early missions. Let's have a quick look. Read details. 7 out of 10 completed, and yeah, that'll get me some extra ISK again. So let's head back for the station. So that's it. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 10 pirate frigates to take care of. Of course, this is going pretty quickly in my magnet. If you're still in a rookie ship with not a lot of skills, this could take a bit longer and be a bit more challenging, like the quest giver said. So yeah, keep that in mind. I am really blitzing all of this because the ship is a bit overpowered for the type of missions that I'm doing. But you are indeed getting the feeling, I think, of it ramping up. You get more spawns, you get more stuff to kill, and it's not just one shots anymore with a single missile. So at some point, yeah, I think you can imagine how this keeps escalating, and then you'll need a cruiser, a battle cruiser, and in the end a battleship for your level 4s. So we can complete that stuff. We get an armor repair for it. Next up, fly to the hotel. That's probably a dangerous one, I think. Fly to the hotel. Your agent mentioned and retrieved VIPs. If something is amiss, then report back to your agent with the details. The following item granted to you: weapon upgrades, 2 overdrive injector systems, and some X. So these are all starting to be some nice rewards. And let me quickly see, 8 out of 10. This hotel thing, I do remember that from somewhere. Ah well, if I lose the magnet, I lose the magnet, not a big deal. Let's accept that and go and do it. So we're at 8 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken. We're coming to the end. I think that's looking okay compared to the basic tutorials, which will probably take you a good hour or so to complete. This is probably going at a bit of a better pace, especially that it's all in the same system is pretty handy. So let's get out there and see if we can retrieve some VIPs. There we go, in warp. That's the one missile launcher is these two guys, so that's something I've explained previously as well, that the graphics on the ships for the guns is that one gun has several hard points on the model, so that it can shoot everywhere automatically. I detect no life signs within the habitation module. I suggest approaching the fleur in to have a better look. And is this the fleur in? Yep, La Fleur Inn. Let's have a look there as well. A pleasure hub right there. Pretty small, strange cloud around it. That's a bit strange. And then there's a whole like enclosure there, which I'm not completely familiar with. But here we go. And oh, what the hell? I gotta get the hell out and to get some damage. Pirate ships have appeared. And, well, it's actually okay, my magnet, but did that explode? No, it's actually attacking me, I guess. But yeah, there come the pirates, which will start firing at me. Yep, at range, there they go. Well, let's see if I can take care of them. I'm really not 100% sure, I haven't read the entire mission, but yeah, the idea is for me to go back. And I'm pretty sure that that is the idea at this point. You're supposed to have quite a bit of damage, and then these pirates will probably just keep spawning, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see also, their Corelli safeguards quite a bit tougher than what we've been encountering on the previous one. I think as a new one you can probably fight off the first 3, but you'll get that feeling straight away that something is wrong. You got all of that damage. And now you get these tough pirates. Let's see if killing them triggers another spawn or not. Let's add some extra. But I don't want to use my drones because you never know what spawns in next. Let's take care of that one. And I haven't really bothered with the large collidable structures. Don't think that that is such a big deal actually. And here we go, final Corelli guard. So you don't have to do this. The usual reflex is you get damage and then you get the hell out. But it seems mine is still doing okay. Or maybe the idea is that you do lose your ship here. I'm not 100% sure, so let's have a quick look. Keep opening fire there. Destroy. Final pirate. Let's see if something else spawns in there as well. No, so it's not made to be an invincible mission either. But yeah, pretty tough. I'm pretty sure if you do this in a noob ship that one's gone. So reload all and okay, let's get back to the station. All appears to be damaged. The cloud of radioactive gas, that's what that was, is flowing through the cracks. The corpses floating around the inn are most likely the people who were ejected from the airlock. And then I guess approaching that radioactive cloud is what caused that damage, at which point pirates come spawning in order to try and destroy you. And as you could probably tell that these were somewhat tougher than what we had in the previous missions. So let's dock up. That should be part 8 out of 10. I can close that. And here we are. Let's talk to Seville again. Complete. So 2 overdrive injector missions. Request mission. Destroy the narcotics warehouse and report back to your agent. It's 9 of 10. Okay, sounds easy enough. There are some ship restrictions. You may use your magnet to access it. So sometimes, yep, is that the first time we've seen it? Haven't really been paying attention on that part. Some missions have ship restrictions, so they don't really want you to take a battleship in a level 1 mission. So they're limiting that usually to like frigates and destroyers. And once again, I can just warp to the location. That's really handy. Used to be only from the journal, so you had to go this way, and then look for the destination and warp from there. But right now it's just straight in the HUD, in the information part. So that's pretty awesome. Definitely helpful for new players, I think. So was that 9 out of 10? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 9 out of 10. We're almost through the military tutorial, the military career agent. And this one is with an acceleration gate. Let's see. Yeah, I'll start approaching them. Why not? And let's see how they like that. There goes a missile with some laser fire, and he's down from a single missile shot, I think. So let's approach that one and open fire with my lasers. That one's down, and that one's down. A couple more spawning. including a Serpentis rookie, 2 Serpentis rookie, and a scout. So these are not too tough. That one will be taken care of by my lasers, no problem. And let's see how that scout likes it. Well, let's see if I can put the tracking camera somewhere else. That was a bit tougher, as you can see. Need some more shots, but didn't even need the laser. And here we go. Obviously I'm skipping all the looting. That's just gonna cost some time. And what the hell didn't I press? Approaching acceleration gate. Must have misclicked. Quick burst then to get back in range, but that was pretty easy once again, I think. Although at this point you're probably not in a rookie ship anymore, you're probably in a somewhat better frigate, and so it shouldn't really not be a problem. And here we go. Let's see if I can find this narcotics warehouse and I get rid of the drugs. No gate, and this is my tab with all on it. Ah, there we go. Narcotics warehouse. There it is. Let's start to approach that while we take care of all the guys. And now I can go back to my default. Oh no, actually that's out of range. So why not? Let's see if we can get my lasers on them and then my missiles on that outpost. And lasers on him. And here we go, more spawns as expected. Let's take a look. Right. That's a pretty quick explosion. Let's take care of the next one. That's my laser coming from my ship, and he's down as well. You're next. That's a one shot. And as we approach narcotics warehouse, we're adding more and more fire to it. Some more spawns. Let's orbit that one and keep firing. Narcotics warehouse will be going down soon. That's maybe the disadvantage of the tracking camera. Oh, no real explosions on there. I'm a bit disappointed by that. Keep firing, come on. Yeah, that's just probably because of the model and where the hitbox is. But too bad. So take care of that Corelli agent for me, thank you. Let's add some laser fire, because that's it again, around 10 ships, something like that. Add some laser, actually let's add some multi-frequency and fire. Fly right over there. Just a couple more shots. Come on. Speed it up. And there it explodes. Missiles deactivate. That's the warehouse. Oh, there's actually something to loot. Let's check that out. And is the mission complete? Read details. Looks like it's green. Yep, and I get a stasis webifier, which will slow down your target. Some crash. That's actually some drugs. You can see the small skull icon there. So you don't want to pick that up, I think, because I do know that if you go to a gate, you can get like stopped for hauling illegal goods. For now, this is just some NPC stuff that won't let you through the gate and takes all of that stuff, and you maybe even have to pay a fine, something like that. I think I've been taken once a really long time ago, and I didn't even know what all that meant. But there are some plans by CCP to let this drug hunting be done by players. So basically, having drugs in your cargo hold would mean that you're a valid target, even in high sec, which is of course a mechanic a lot of people would like to see, I think. But for now, generally, I just leave the drugs where they are. So that was 9 out of 10. We're almost done with the military career agent completed. Let's see, request mission. Find Wolf and take him out once and for all. The site contains ship restrictions. It is in another in another system, so 2 jumps away, but you do get a Tristan, which is a pretty nice Galente frigate, especially if you like drones. So let's head out there and finish the military tutorial. It just feels pretty doable for me to do this in one go. Doesn't really feel like it's dragging or like it's a big deal. You do have to travel for the last ones, and the start is real quick. Just go in there, shoot 2-3 ships, you're basically done. In the end you get a bit more of a feeling what a level 1 security mission is. You get some more targets, some different objectives, stuff like that. So I think it's a pretty good introduction into that aspect of EVE so far. And yeah, now we have to take care of our nemesis basically, which is 2 jumps away. It's all looking pretty good in my opinion. So we get some ISK, I'd say. How much would that amount to? 600,000-700,000 ISK, almost your first million from all of this, especially with the ships in there. And I think a lot of people will like the Tristan when they get that one first. The ability to field 5 small drones makes it a really strong level 1 mission runner, I think. So here we go. So even more drones than what I can do here in the Magnet, which is a maximum of 3 small drones, and the Tristan can field 5, which is pretty awesome for a frigate. Also my favorite dueling frigate so far, the Tristan, by the way. So here we are in Vey, and let's take care of Wolf. Once I jump in the system, I should get the mission tab right. Oh no, I forgot to accept it. I'll bet I forgot to... yeah, damn it. So I gotta get back to there. And there you go. These are some of the mistakes you will inevitably make in EVE Online, which is forgetting to actually take the mission. Luckily this is only 2 jumps. But if you have to go 5-10 jumps, you're doing like a transport mission, 10 jumps out, and then you find out you forgot your cargo or you forgot to accept the mission. That's not too fun. But yeah, for now I don't think there's like any plans for you to accept this remotely. You actually have to physically be in the location, and I just see here you get like 320,000 ISK for this final mission, so that definitely brings you at like 1 million ISK in reward for these military career agent tutorials. And yeah, that was a stupid mistake on my part. But here we go, back in system, need to dock again, and then I can already put the destination if I want. You do have to learn a little bit where all this information is clickable, and then act accordingly. And a new tweet as well. Nope, nothing live fits related just yet. So long warp to the station. If I put my selected item here and click on the station, that should have a nice flowing effect. I do like that aspect when you come out of warp, and then it's not that visible here. But yeah, your ship is not centered a bit, and especially on gates, that like flows very nicely. Here we go.
Docking request accepted.
Quite a lot of activity here. I'm seeing probably close to 20 ships. So accept the damn mission and then get back. Sorry about that, but yeah, another aspect of mission running, I guess. Let's go to Luz and then off into Vey. It's all looking good. Yep, no problems. Stream, that's looking alright. And now I'm still hauling all that water. And these dairy products and electronic parts. So that just came out of a container in one of the missions, and this is actually planetary interaction stuff. So I guess this is meant to be like water and food and some spare parts for the small outpost we had destroyed there. This is just some RP stuff, but these actually have a use in the game. Even these dairy products and that water is used in planetary interaction to create more and more elaborate and high-tech stuff. I think a lot of them are related to the bosses, the player-owned structures, in order to create and assemble those. So almost none of this is actually useless, although of course just 10 dairy products or 10 water, that's really not going to be worth a lot, like 3000 ISK. You know, you produce them in the thousands very easily, these tier 1 products, but they have their use, they have their place in the economy, and nothing is really wasted, except for a very few exceptions that are like only bought by the NPCs. So warp to location and let's get wolf. But yeah, other than just a few exceptions, all of this is integrated in the economy and has some value attached to it. Some player is going to make use of that at some point. So that's a pretty awesome thing to remember. I think none of this is just trash it or anything like that. You can always, it's always better to try and sell it for a profit. So in warp to the final mission location. One thing I do like to do as well is have one item left, at least in the system, in the station where I'm taking my mission, so I can always very easily already put up my destination to go back. This is just a personal preference, but I do like to have the idea that, oh, when I'm finished I can just warp straight to the gate and I already have my route planned. And here we go, warping in. No sign of wolf. There is a sign of a acceleration gate though, so let's see if I can orbit that, take out my small drones again and start firing at them. Go away, pirates. Keep an eye on my drones, because they might just start attacking them next. And more missiles and more laser fire. That's good going, drones. Attack, attack. Lasers and drones. And a new spawn at 34th. Not, well, just in range for my missiles. And attack that agent. That agent is probably the tougher of the two. And 36 kilometers is my flight time, so might not be able to just hit him. Are you coming closer or what? Nope, he's just gonna sit there and take it from my drones, and there we go. That should take care of everyone. Return the drones and let's start aligning a bit with the gate. And yep, this is like a serpentine infrastructure here, all belonging to that wolf fellow, which we have to take care of. Again, as you can see, I'm leaving a decent amount of loot. You will get like some munitions, some modules, some weapons out of that if you loot everything. So yeah, you can definitely start to build a half decent ship. And these are actually a little bit too far away, so let's approach them. And then we get some nice graphical stuff is starting to show up here as well. Let's launch these and send them out. And use some missiles as well. Note that looks like a huge generator structure of some kind. This is a destroyed station. There is acceleration. That looks pretty cool, in my opinion. Let's see. We might see another spawn here before all is said and done. That was my missile hitting. My drones should take care of the rest. Let's add some laser fire. Yep, new spawn there as well. And let's reorbit that acceleration gate. Those guys are a bit closer. Come on, missiles. Fire. Good shot. That's one down. Engage there. Fire some laser fire there as well, and boom, he explodes. And another spawn. Oops, I'm targeting that wreck. That's not what I had to do. Engage. And keep firing. Let's put the tracking camera up again. That I really find that a little bit annoying, that it keeps resetting every time you duck. Now there's not a lot I can do about that. That's too late for my missile. Probably won't have to bother. No, my drones will do quite enough damage. So let's reload. I'll return these guys to drone bay and just approach, not press the jump button just yet. But everything under control, some nice mission music as well. Everyone is inside, so let's see if we can take the gate. And we'll warp right under that structure, right there, look at that. There we go. Let's see if it's the final room or not. Wolf's Outpost, Wolf's Stasis Tower. That might be a webbing tower. Might be able to finally see that effect. Let's start targeting some stuff. Let's start moving and launch my drones. And that stasis tower, yep, there you go. You can finally see the webbing effect here. So let's take care of that stasis tower first, which slows you down by probably most of them around 50%. And let's have a look at what it actually looks like. Oh, it's this one. This is the big stasis tower. So that'll explode once I take care of it. And of course I have a portable web as well, so I can slow down these ships if I have to. Stolen Navy ship. Ah, that's probably what he's flying. Look at that, a stolen Navy ship actually. Alright, so come on, let's take care of that bloody tower first. And they're almost, there you go, almost through my boom. That explodes. Let's put an approach order. Oh, there is Wolf on that stolen Navy ship, and let's start firing on him. And Wolf is in his capsule now. What the hell is he doing in a capsule? But let's take care of these guys first. Let's approach him, and let's have my acolytes engage him. Where the hell is he? Their Wolf is destroyed. So I guess that's that. And yeah, just some more PI stuff, really, that's nothing special. Is there a corpse? Capsule? No, not seeing a corpse. Let's have a quick look at all. No, no corpse, unfortunately. That would have maybe been a cool trophy, but yeah, this is the state. They actually managed to get through my armor, so you do want a decent frigate for this mission, which should be completed. Read details. Yep, there you go. So he's not in fact inside the stolen ship. I detect life sign inside the swift fire tower. Touch it up. It's currently. Ah, there you go. So he was hiding inside the tower, slowing me down, and the stolen ship was actually just a diversion. Someone else was flying it. So there you go. Wolf didn't get out in his spot. I actually potted him. It's very likely that he jump cloned because of that, of course. If he's a capsuleer and his spot is destroyed, that just means he wakes up in a new clone. So I haven't encountered him in any adventures after that, I think, but it's always possible. Let's see another tweet. Nope, that's from the Daily Show. But alright, there you go, that's the final mission. We'll complete it, get our final rewards, take a quick tally of it. But this is basically the military career agent. Just some action. This gives you a feeling of what you can expect in security agent missions. And you get half decent reward to start out with, you know, like a million ISK, a few ships, quite some modules, and some nice skills to learn. Very basic ones, but very important ones. So that's actually a very short warp. That's nice. There is a Navy ship that's bugging out a little bit, bumping on the gate. Well, not really bugging out, like that's gonna cause a problem, but bumping on the gate. And a final warp to the station, and then we'll be done. With all the loot you can also be a little bit lucky. Maybe you can have like a Meta 4 item in there that's worth a few 100,000 ISK. I haven't looted anything just to keep it short enough. But yeah, this, I'd say the military career agent is probably the one most people will take first, because well, you know, it sounds like some action, and yeah, I think it's a good choice, you know, because you do see some action. You get to shoot some stuff, loot some stuff, and you get some nice rewards if you manage to complete it in one go like this. That's always a nice thing to do. So let's complete the mission, close, and he is done. So he doesn't offer a follow-up mission anymore. In the ship hangar, as you can see, 5 skill books, webby fire, some modules, couple of guns, and your first implant. Pretty good. And in the ship hangar, you get a Tristan and an Atron, which, well, you might want to do the last mission in the Atron probably, or with a friend. Could be a little bit tougher with the web tower there. But all in all, very doable. And yeah, that's it for the military career agent, guys. See you all next time.